Good morning, Year 10. So today we're moving on to look more at the electromagnetic spectrum. The starter is a nice simple word search. So just have a look through there and see if you can find the words that are in the grid below. Then after that, there's a little recall slide, so a little bit of information about what you learned yesterday. And then there's a video on the electromagnetic spectrum. Now, once you've done that video, you need to do this fill the gaps. So from the video, you will get the words that you need to put into here. And they are on here as well for the keywords. So you should be able to do that and build up a basic definition of the electromagnetic spectrum. After that, we want you to choose three of the waves below. So radio waves, microwave, visible light, infrared, ultraviolet, X-rays and gamma rays, and produce an informative slide. So you might want to add a new slide into this PowerPoint and just do it on there where you are making some kind of display about these types of waves. Or you can do it on a poster and take a photo and upload it. It is up to you. Or you could do it Word or any other document as long as that we have access to it. Right. Once you've done that, you have the wave speed calculation again, and there is more practice on using that because that's one that, like I said yesterday, it's very important that you know that, and I'm sure Mrs. Robson would also clarify that for you as well and say that it's really, really vital you know that. Now, once you've done that, you are going to move on to a written task. So mobile phones have microwaves in them, they transmit the information. Now, there's a lot of evidence to say that microwaves are actually really bad for you, and putting them next to your head, which is what you do when you answer the phone or you talk on the phone, is really bad for your brain. So, you're going to read the article on your table. It's not on your table, it's on the next slide because I've put it on there. And you're going to write a balanced answer to the question below. You will need to include evidence of the article to justify your answer. Your own opinion must be included. So should the number of hours the children under the age of 16 spend on their mobile phones be limited? So do you think there should be a time limit for how long under 16s can use their mobile phones for? And if you read the article after that, it gives you loads of information. And you've also just did a little bit about the electromagnetic spectrum. Some of you might have even done microwaves for this activity. So have a look at that and write your lovely article. Then you're going to match the definition to the type of wave. So what are those waves used for before moving on to a quick quiz. And as you can see, it's got that lovely background on again. But it's quiz time. What part of the EM spectrum is the largest wavelength? So you can go to your EM spectrum and you can actually see the wavelength. You can see which one has the biggest one. And there are other questions on there for you to answer. And you can just insert a box straight into that slide and answer it that way. So it's quite a short lesson, quite quick lesson as well, something to think about before we move on to some of the harder stuff for the electromagnetic spectrum. I would choose a really interesting one to research, like gamma rays, where you've got loads of information about it, and just have fun doing it. If you need any help, please email one of your science teachers.